Welcome to Real Quick Vape Reviews, where I tell you everything you need to know with no BS added. My name is Izzy, and today we're doing the Eleaf Lemo Rta. The Lemo Rta is manufactured by Eleaf, a US-based Chinese manufacturer, notable for their hit device, the iStick. I received this Lemo from JOYETECH USA. The price for the Lemo ranges around $35 to $50. The packaging is nice, packaged in a white box containing the atomizer, spare parts, a screwdriver, and some cotton. The look of the Lemo takes from the K-Fun and the fogger, with a nice stainless steel body and innards, knurled bottom ring, smooth bevels, and glass tank. This atomizer is sleek and simple. The only engravings on it are the Lemo name below the tank. The size is huge though. With a 5mm tank and 23mm diameter, it measures out to around 85.6mm tall, making most devices very top heavy. Up top we have a smooth beveled cap and with a replaceable mouthpiece that fits all your 510 tips. In the middle there is a full glass tank that holds around 5 mils of e-juice, more than enough for me. Down at the base there are 4 2mm sized air holes suitable for high or low ohm builds. Inside the base is where the adjustable 510 connection is, the fill hole, and the adjustable airflow. With the fill hole, you don't have to screw around with flooding. The fill hole screw is a little hard to use. Getting it out to fill is the easy part, but getting it back in takes a little more effort. But the Lemo addresses this. To make filling even easier, the package includes silicone fill hole plugs, so filling is as easy as popping the plug off, filling, putting it back on, an awesome feature. The adjustable airflow is great. Unlike the K-Fun, which didn't have enough airflow, and the Orca V1, which had no airflow control, the Lemo fixes both of these. You can take a pair of tweezers and screw the outer ring clockwise for less airflow, and unscrew counterclockwise for more airflow. And this thing definitely has airflow potential. Whether you're a mouth-to-lung or straight lung inhaler, this atomizer will either meet or surpass your needs. On the build deck we have the usual K-Fun style with a little twist. You can either trap your leads under the screws like a K-Fun, or you can use the post holes to the side of the deck, which I found not that easy to work with. It will take a lot more effort to build using those post holes, but I did it. Another thing I dislike is how you can't really do a dual coil build in this thing. I mean, it's not impossible, but it would be a pain in the ass to build, which is what I loved about the Fogger and Orchid. The 2 juice channels are also generously sized, and usually with large juice channels you get flooding off the Y, but I haven't had any problems after using this for about 2 weeks. When you're done building wicking, you screw on the nicely sized chimney base, tuck the wicks above the juice channels, screw the chimney and top cap on, and you're all ready to go. No screwing around with cutting and tucking the wick into the juice channels because you can't fix it after you screw the chimney on. I'm getting anxiety just thinking about the nightmare the Orca V1 was. Right now I have a single 1.1 ohm 26 gauge coil running around 35 watts with rayon as my wick. You can get wild with this thing too. I've pushed it to 50 watts and the clouds are comparable to the Orchid Rta, and that's with a single coil. I haven't experienced a dry hit either. Just don't get nuts and vape at 50 watts every 10 seconds and you should be fine. Now let's talk leaking. I put the Lemo through the all-night tank test, and I woke up with no leaks, none whatsoever. Even when I carry it around with me to work or parties, I haven't seen any juice outside of where it's supposed to be. After the horrors of my Orca V1, this is a definite plus. Flavor is also to be expected. Great. Chimney-based RTA is usually extremely flavorful. It's no big dripper or RDA, but it won't disappoint. And with the stock super long drip tip, the flavor does get a little muted due to how far the vapor has to travel. I love tanks because dripping gets to be a pain in the ass when out and about. Overall, the Eleaf Lemo offers a nice simple design. Awesome airflow, good flavor, enough liquid capacity to last an entire day and then some, a glass tank, no leaking or flooding, the ease of use of a tank, and all with a sub $50 price point. With the only cons being the inability to dual coil easily, the somewhat muted flavor, the somewhat difficult build deck, and the huge size. A 4.7 out of 5 stars, one of the best RTAs on the market right now. Once again, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more. My name is Izzy, and this was your Real Quick Vape Review.